Welcome everyone to this week's episode of Mondays in Exandria, the new batch. I'm on a roll tonight with our segues. You're lucky you missed the last one, but we're gonna go around to say who we are and who we're playing. We even have the elusive Travis back tonight, so but we're gonna start with myself because I'm already talking. So I'm Lindy, Laugh of Lindy, and I'll be playing Glass Cannon, the Warforged War Wizard, who got like a driver update last session. Maybe there's a lot of zeros and ones to read to fully understand everything, but that takes time. And someone who's got time right now is Shiny Pilot. How are you?
I also got eyeballs. So
you do got eyeballs.
My eyeballs. I'm Shiny Pilot 26. I'll be playing Sunny. He's a Dragonborn. He's learning how to be an adventurer. And we had a touching moment where we ended off last episode that still sticks with me to this day. That was very nice. I'm excited to pick up and enjoy more character awesomeness.
Wonderful, wonderful. Speaking of character awesomeness, D20 Coup de Grace, how are you?
Yes, that's me. And my awesome character is Snaggletooth Blastcap, Goblin Monk, and ready to kick some ass. Yeah.
Beautiful. Someone who kicks ass and takes names is Nugatosaurus. How are you tonight?
I'm great. I'm very excited to kick ass and take names. I'm Nugatosaurus. I'm playing Sullyrupt, the human bard, who just did a check-in with everybody, made sure everybody was okay after our time in the Temple of Evil, and I'm really confused on what's happening and where we're going next, so hopefully we'll figure that out today.
Someone who's definitely going to be confused on what's happening and where we're going next, because he hasn't been here in a while, is producer Trav. How are you tonight?
That's right, I'm good. Then you told no one, because no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Amongst our weaponry are fear, surprise, ruthless efficiency, and an almost fanatical devotion to the Laugh Love Lindy Network. Hi, I'm producer Trav, and I'm here playing according to my doc that I keep on this game, because I think it's been like 2 months since I've played with y'all, and you very graciously welcomed me back into the fold for at least one more evening, and I'm very grateful to you. This is Kubler-Ross is here. He's dead. He's dead. It's like Weekend at Bernie's, except that he doesn't need like anybody to help him get up and move around. He just does it. It'd be like if Bernie didn't need any help. So there you go. Lots of laughs for the whole family.
Lots of laps for the whole family is Deception Check's specialty. How are you tonight, Dungeon Master?
Wow. Well, I was already concerned of where I was going to go tonight, and then we had Weekend at Bernie's appear, and now I'm even more concerned about how we're going to do anything tonight, and I cannot wait. This is going to be great. Hi, I'm Deception Check. I run the madhouse that is Mondays in Exandria, the new batch, with these fine fellows, and we are playing Call of the Netherdeep by Wizards of the Coast, and have made our way out of Bazzoxan. Well, some of us have made our way out of Bazzoxan, and the Betrayer's Rise into the beautiful Jewel of Hope, Ank'Harel in Marquet. And it is a beautiful oasis city in the middle of a daunting desert. It is everything you can imagine a beautiful oasis town could be. Sprawling, beautiful, deadly and dangerous, as well as great music and wonderful spicy smells in the air. But before we can go there, before I can get to where these fine people were, we have a dead guy wandering around outside of a temple of evil that his friends went into about a week ago. Maybe 2. It's kind of hard to tell. The days go in and out, but the temple has been strangely quiet, and he hasn't been allowed to enter because the last 3 groups that have gone in have all failed to check in.
Oh no. Not 3.
And, yeah, well, it was a group before you guys.
Oh.
Then you guys.
And then the other group.
And then the rival group.
Rivals.
And so, Kubler, you've been informed that this is what they call a busy period for the Defiler's Rise, in which they delay other adventurers from going in for a period of time until the Father's Rise Temple sort of resets back to a more mostly deadly facility instead of an entirely overly deadly facility. And you've just been kind of wandering around the town. And so you're at the steps, standing with the guards, waiting on your friends and Daryl, your two undead servants that look an awful lot like an undead version of Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones, which would be, with this last movie, the undead version of Harrison Ford playing Indiana Jones. So really not a lot different. When a rather dark shadow, a tall shadow, comes over, like you see it fall upon you, as if someone is standing behind you. What do you do, Kubler?
Well, I was just saying, that's why I think, when sometimes a giant death trap needs time to just work itself out and resolve itself. Hello there.
You turn around and you see a 7-foot tall, furry furbolg with a very kindly face, dressed in lots of dark grays and browns and greens, just sort of smiling at you. Is like, well, hello. You're Kubler, right?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Afternoon. Pleased to make your acquaintance there.
Yes. I have had word from your friends.
Oh, fun. My friends.
Yes.
Friendship is rare, wouldn't you say? I think.
Yes.
I found that to be the case myself. Sorry, continue.
No. Please go on. Would you like to talk about friendship? I have very few friends, and I've had lots of time to think about how important friendship could be.
Oh, well, first of all, time to think, right? What a gift.
Of course.
And it's the little things like that. Time to oneself. It's good for the soul. Now, speaking of soul nourishment, friendship is rare. It's hard work. It can be fleeting, but I feel that connection with my dear friends who've been in there for at least a week and a half. I'm thinking about them, I'm thinking for them. So I'm glad to hear from them through you. It's great.
Wonderful.
The circle is complete.
Well, I can assure you that they're no longer inside there.
In the I didn't see him come out. I must have missed them. I've been awake the whole time. I don't sleep.
They messaged me to take care of their horses.
Horses?
Yes.
These horses? Do I have the horses? Are these the horses?
No, your horse from your rickshaw. The 2 horses that were taking care of that fabulous wagon, the Carmichael 5000, I believe.
Yes.
And then there were 2 other horses, so a grand total of 5.
Yes, there are.
Yes, very well-behaved animals.
Beautiful creatures that are they're here, right, Frank? They're standing next to me, or they're not here.
No, you're on the steps of the Defiler's Rise, and this guy's walked up to you. You may believe they're behind you, but I guarantee you they aren't currently.
Okay. They are not currently.
They are not currently behind you. You are on a barren space with about 12 to 24 soldiers, with a 20-foot tall set of stairs that go up to the entrance to the Defiler's Rise, which they will not let you climb. And you've been making a pilgrimage here each day, awaiting your friends and talking the ears off of these poor soldiers who cannot move from their sentry duty.
And it's moments like these, Frank, where I request a big wide shot, just a giant shot of Cooler sort of in this environment and looking left and right and going, well, as you can see, there are no horses here.
It's beautiful because it's basically barren, but behind you is the rise of the Defiler's Temple with the 50-foot massive doors with the arcane sigils all across it, and the corpses of creatures that have escaped out that have been slain, and then these very dour and severe looking guards all lined up across in their worn and tattered armor, and then there's you standing there chatting with this tall furbolg, right there. It's a beautiful panning shot as you're talking.
Thank you. And his body language is, he's thrilled. He's up on his heel. He's up on his balls with feet. He's glad to be talking to somebody who's actually reciprocating conversation. Yeah, no horses. Stairs we got. Dead bodies we got. But horses, sadly no. But
oh, they're still fine. I have them right down at the temple on just not that far that way. He points off to the easternmost part of Bazuzan. But that's not why I came to speak to you. Your friends are going to Marquet, I believe, Ank'Harel.
Which I've heard is lovely this time of year. That's fabulous.
I have no idea.
Well, then I will have to move to intercept. But you said it was going that way.
Well, it is on another continent, so it might be difficult for you to travel directly there, except that I have a friend here who has also lost companions inside the temple. And I believe if you speak with my friend, he might be able to help you.
Friends. I love meeting new people. It's an exciting time. Even I'm sure there's a poem to sit down and write, but there's just no time. We have a continent to cross. I can't wait to hear how your friend behind you, you're a tall drink of water. Goodness gracious. But the shade is nice. You need to scoot about an inch to your left, which will be just perfect. Because let me tell you, I am cooking like a ham here. What's left of it.
I will be happy to shade you as much as I can.
Fabulous. It's wonderful. Just got to build for it, right? There you go. Hold up. Oh, there we go. All right. Great.
My friend is named Prolix. He's quite learned man. And you can find him at the Ready Room.
That's here in town?
Oh, of course. It's the tavern.
Oh. I don't eat or drink, so I just went out here.
Oh, that would explain why you aren't aware of it. Prolix will be at one of the tables. He's quite a small, orangish tiefling, pointy horns and all that. But trust me, he's a very learned tiefling and would be more than happy to speak with you, as I have spoken to him before coming to you.
Lovely. And his name was Prolapse.
Prolix.
Yes. Got it. Prolix. I got to hear it maybe 3 times before I can remember it.
It's fine.
Licks. Like I would lick a stamp. Right. That makes total sense to me. Okay. Sorry.
Maybe not the image I was going for, but it would work if it helps you mnemonically.
I come up with little ways to help remember things. It's good for the mind exercises. So, Prolix. Well, and your name was?
Fogholm.
Fogholm. Look at this. This got just such wonderful names. It rolls off the tongue. Fogholm. That's lovely. That could be a place or a person, really. But it's a very tall person, and I'm glad to meet him. So there you go.
Yes. Well, speak with my friend Prolix, and I hope you are able to join your friends very soon.
Yes.
He pats you on the shoulder and turns to walk away.
Prolix. Thank you, Foghat. Take it easy. My best to you and yours. What a nice guy. Did you guys get a load of him? Tall. Can you imagine being that tall? Some people have trouble being that tall. Some people, he carried it well, though. You could tell he's grown into his height and he uses it, which is it's good. He's in touch with his power. I really admire that. What a fun conversation. And I go skipping down the road saying positive affirmations to myself.
Positive affirmations. All right. So if you head back down the road you came, chanting your positive affirmation mantras that you do without your manservants, Daryl or the other brother, Daryl.
Because they're inside, right? They're not.
They're inside.
Well, there's one Daryl that's not. You have a Daryl. We took 2.
Well, that other Daryl was never quite replaced. I don't know.
That's fair.
Perhaps you found enough material lying around after a few incursions that you could have but it may not exactly be the best place to do that, as
I
everyone
think
here
I'm
has
good.
lost their friends, and they probably don't want to see them
He's just
shambling
the
around
ray
town.
of sunshine they needed shambling around town, Kubler-Ross, with his positive affirmations.
So you make your way south to the main courtyard, and you know that right there on the right, that's the ready room. It is a ramshackle barracks. Looks like it's more worse for wear, but has been patched up quite a bit. And in front hangs a simple sign in 3 or 4 different languages that says the ready room.
Ready room. All right. Prolix in the ready room.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Let's go. And he takes like a big, deep breath and gathers himself and
And you remember you don't really need to breathe, so it's kind of a waste to take such a deep breath.
right. It's the first breath he's taken, and
You literally feel like your ribs crack because you haven't
Right.
moved quite like that in a while.
Ugh. And I just walk in.
You walk into what looks almost like a stable in a storeroom on the bottom floor, but you see and hear the sounds of a tavern above you and stairs that go up. If you follow the stairs up, you see that it's not... I mean, there are a few soldiers in here quietly drinking over their mug of ale or whatever it is they've purchased this time. But you do see off in a corner with a single candle in front of him, reading from a tome, an orange-skinned small tiefling man in robes, just muttering to himself and reading.
Well met, weary traveler. Hey,
Not traveling currently. I'm just sitting here reading. Can I help you, sir?
yes. Hi.
Hello.
Yes, my name's Kubler-Ross. I'm a student of the sciences here in the city, or from Baltholzan.
Are you quite all right? You look, well, pardon the expression, dead.
Well, I am quite dead. I guess that's what caused it all. You know, it's a crazy thing. I'm gonna sit. Mind if I take a seat right here next to you?
Of course. You have all your faculties too. Isn't that interesting?
Well,
most undead are quite, well, except for the more powerful ones, which maybe that's you, are quite stupid.
Oh, I think that's a subjective term. I think I've met a few that, stupid, they could hold a conversation. But, all of them, all life has worth, and even unlife has worth. And that's just part of the patchwork quilt that makes life so special. He starts
jotting down your comments as you're talking.
Yeah, so listen, I'm one what loves to drink deep of the cup of life. If I see somebody walking down the street, sure, I'll give them the time of day. But if they cross me, they're off my list. Just think of me as Kubler-Ross, one of the good ones, right? And so I've heard that
One
you,
of the good ones.
can get across a continent, right, where the rest of my pals are, because I've been kicking it about at the foot of these stairs for about a week and a half, and let me tell you, there's not much going on down the street there at the foot of the horrible Temple of Death of evil. So,
the Defilers Rise. Yes. I had an expedition that was lost in there some weeks ago. Seems to have been the first of many.
Oh, that's all they do. They just get expeditions and they go in there and they just don't come out. They love it. I don't know. I saw one.
It's very interesting you mentioned that everyone that goes into the Defilers Rise reports back, well, if they survive, of course, report back that the layout of the Rise is different for them. It is never the same path twice. Even a group that has gone in before, successfully returned and gone in again, sees something different. It's quite strange. Not figured it out yet. We were trying to explore that. I woke up late that day that the expedition went in. I was up late hypothesizing about a particular thing. I don't want to bore you with the specifics, but I missed the expedition start date by like 12 hours. And they went without me. Oh, the boss is very upset with me back in Marquet. Oh, that guy. Oh, the Allegiance of All Sight will not be happy with me. Ooh. Oh, man. So what was it again that you wanted to speak with me about?
I met a tall man named Foghorn.
Man. Oh,
And he's a friend of yours.
The Furbolg, Foghorn.
Foghorn.
Oh, yeah.
So close.
Gentle soul, that
Got a lot
one.
going on. Yep.
Has a lot of plants. Loves plants. Maybe more so than I think is healthy, but who am I to say? I love books. And they're undead plants, so maybe we love the same thing. I don't know.
Cool. That's so cool. I love the dead.
Mm.
I can't stop thinking about it.
That's a little concerning, but for you and your situation, it seems quite fitting.
Just, oh God, I'm just up all night because I don't eat or sleep or drink or, mow the lawn. It's slowed down. I got a lot of thinking since the big...
Now, if you are a researcher, that would give you ample time to discover many things.
Turn me loose in a library now. Come on.
I'm just going to say this goes on for like 6 hours.
I know. They just go and go.
They just go. The whole point of the conversation is gone at this point. No one even knows.
Halfway through, he's like, the timbre of your voice, the lilt. Have you considered the theater? I mean, I just think it's something you've got in free time.
You're too much. When I was back in my university days, I dabbled a little bit on the stage. I mostly stayed in the chorus. I wasn't really the face, The horns put people off.
You've got the range and the look. I'm telling you.
You are too kind.
You're the whole package. You're a triple threat. It's unreal.
I feel like there was a reason we started talking.
You were going to teleport me across the continent so I could get back together with my friends whom I miss very much. That's where this started. Before we began to chat like monkeys in a tree. Come on.
Okay, so you want to go back to Marquet. Your friends. Yes. Oh, Foghorn was that's right. The ones that had the. Oh. Yeah. Does your friend have a jewel that looks like this? And he holds up a picture of the jewel in its dormant state, the one that Snaggletooth wears.
The hero's amulet?
Yes. Yeah, the hero's amulet.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
There it is. That's the one. The one just like it.
And you'd like to go?
I would. I think I have everything with me.
Okay. But I'll warn you, Ank'Harel is a big city. Very large. It may be difficult for us to find them, but I'm sure my companions at the Allegiance of All Sight will be more than happy to find you and them and put you together.
Okay. Well, the thought of being on a boat for that long, I just don't see panning out. I do have to tell you, quick question. This is a shot in the dark. We have a very nice vehicle waiting down the street.
That's not going to be possible. I'm sorry.
Just need to hear that out loud, just for reasons I'm going to get asked. Okay, so
I'm sure. Look, I have a thing. So why don't you meet me in front of this tavern? In about 5 minutes. I just need to grab my satchel and all my notes and things and a tablet, which will get us there in a lickety-split.
Oh, okay. Hey, listen. Hey, check this for me right there. Hey, either this man is dead or my watch has stopped. Right? Okay. All right. Listen, 5 minutes.
Cad.
I'll be right up front.
So funny.
Oh, I got a million of them. 5 minutes. I'll see you out there. All right.
All right. Okay, we're going to pause there because at this exact same time, it is nighttime and you guys are settling down for the night. Now, where we ended last week with these intrepid adventurers is Sully Rupt is sitting embroidering a backpack for Glass Cannon, really afraid for the first time of her companion, Glass Cannon, because she...
Concerned.
Okay, concerned.
Not afraid.
Heavy
concerned about her friend Glass Cannon, and Glass Cannon has been connecting with some old data sets that may or may not benefit her or be a detriment to her friends. We don't know yet. Hey, we things happen. Murder bots got to murder. That's what they do. Next door, Sunny, and Snaggletooth are just finishing up a wonderful play date with the little ivory figures that Snaggle made of his companions. And it was just a sweet little thing. Both of them are drinking heavily because they found a little servy bar that was underneath one of the tables, so they're just knocking those back pretty quick. So
Kubler's over by the Carmichael.
Kubler is near the Carmichael, but not exactly by the Carmichael. Unfortunately, the Carmichael can't make it through.
No, Cooper's figurine.
The figure.
Oh,
it's by the Carmichael figurine.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
You have hope.
Yeah.
Because you have hope.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay, so what? Okay, we're gonna pick up a little bit because it's about the right time for all of this. What are you guys doing as the night progresses?
It's has the sun set?
Yes, you are into the night. The town is cooling. The city is much like the desert, as that it keeps some heat, but it radiates quickly. And as the night has fallen, and it's the darkness of night has just crept over the entire town, it is starting to get chilly.
Glass is drawing the scenes that they saw in her journal.
Mm-hmm. And
what,
like a good
dot matrix printer.
Yep. It's all getting copied over.
Yep. And we'll show Sully when it's finished.
Okay. Was there any particular scene that Glass Cannon focused on more?
I think it was with the line of others like her that are similar to her, with the magic blasts defending against something.
Mm-hmm.
Not retreating, just defending. Yeah, so it's like the line of all the other models of similar make to Glass.
Okay. Now, experiencing it like a memory doesn't let you focus on details as much as these still images you're creating. So give me a perception check of this particular image of the line of versions of you defending against something.
Because Glass feels like the monster isn't as important as the formation and everything itself.
Okay.
It's probably like in the distance, like, like a cool comic panel, that kind of thing. But here we go with perception check, you said? A
perception check, yes.
Sure.
Or maybe investigation, whichever one you... Oh, perception, that's good enough. An 18 will definitely get you there.
Cool.
So you're looking at this. You notice that there are different structural formations to the versions of you. Some of them have different plates that are open. Some of them have different attachments that seem to be doing different things. You look at it and it looks like they're all part of their chassis or their armor, that they can either form, or like you can see like you see a version of a shoulder mounted thing.
Cool.
On one, and then you see it like forming on another, like it's beginning to appear, I guess. It's hard to tell in an image. You see, it's very insubstantial, but it's not like it's been destroyed. It looks like it's starting to form.
Interesting.
In the distance beyond the formation of defenders, you notice there is several strange looking creatures among, you can't get a real form or a detail, but they are shadowy, they are large, they are tentacled, they are clawed, they look really creepy. But then there's something you've never noticed before. Several humanoid forms casting magic at your fellows. So these versions of you seem to be doing battle with both humans and creatures.
Okay.
And that's something you have not really noticed before in the image such as this.
Okay. After studying it for a moment, just kind of like turning it at different angles, we'll walk over to Sully, who's probably finishing up with the embroidery moment, being like, Sully.
Yeah.
Something interesting happened. I was examining.
Yeah, I saw you kind
Yes.
of went a little wonky there.
Did I? What happened?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, like the eyes, right? Went to like attack
Red.
mode. Yeah.
Yeah, we've not seen red. It's usually yellow.
No.
Yeah.
This was full on attack mode.
Your eyes, like you know how they change, right? Based on your modes.
Do they? Only Glass looks in a mirror. Glass
Right.
knows.
Well, they do. Yeah, they're like your normal
Fascinating.
color, and then when we're in battle, they go to orange, yellow, and they were red.
Interesting. Based on typical color theory reactions to things, that would indicate danger
That was my thought.
or aggression.
Or both.
Interesting. Well, I was reviewing the pieces,
Mhm.
and I saw memories that were not my own.
Okay.
And
And
we'll
you know they're not yours?
Yes, they were from the information inside of, and I'll just like hold up the chest plate. Chest plate piece.
Okay.
This is not me. It came from here.
Right. Okay.
And it felt different from what my own dreams or memories have felt like. A different
Different
perspective.
Okay.
Same first person perspective, but different feeling. I could tell they were not my own.
Okay. That kind of makes sense. What'd you see?
There were, and I'll pull up the picture because this is what we do. I'll pull up the picture. There were many beings like myself in a formation, a line, not retreating, as if defending something. Strange creatures were attacking. And I'll point to like a large shadow in the background. This one came up and slashed this being, gestured the pieces on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the pieces that we have currently.
Okay.
There were humanoids that I did not notice also, initially, apparently attacking.
Attacking the creatures or attacking y'all?
Attacking us?
Okay.
I do not recall being there exactly, but it seems to be from the same night I keep having nightmares of.
Maybe these ones were just like in a different part of the city.
That would make sense.
Now, in any of her previous visions, did they see any type of like creatures or humanoids or anything like that in their visions?
I think the shadowy creatures.
Yeah, shadowy creatures before.
But
those
the humanoids
were
are new.
The humanoids are totally new.
Okay. Yeah, that's because like the creatures we knew about, right? The humanoids is strange.
Quite. I'm not sure if the shadowy creatures are related to the humanoids, or if it was a battle on two fronts.
Yeah, 3 different parties fighting. Can I take a look at this? Because I've been able to, pick out stuff from her drawings before. Can I?
Yes,
do
I
a
hand over the journal.
Sure. Give me an investigation or a perception.
Okay. My perception's gonna be better, so I'll do that one.
Okay.
That's a natural 1 for a 9.
Unfortunately, this seems to be in the midst of a massive battle, and while
there's a lot
she's
going on.
replicated this very perfectly, it is also it's also very smoky. Literally fog of war going on. There has been destruction, buildings falling. There are just clouds of destruction and debris, and so it's very difficult to make out anything more than what she's pointed out.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. It's interesting that like this being seems to be from the same place you were. And where did that merchant say this was from? Aor?
I believe so,
Is
yes.
that what they said?
Checking my notes. I took a lot of notes last. Yes, Aor.
Aor. If they're from Aor, I guess it's safe to assume that you are too. But that's. I mean, that was a long time ago.
Quite.
So I don't know how you're still alive. Not that I'm complaining. Like, I like that you're alive, but, like, it's weird that you are. What the fuck am I saying?
It is a puzzling situation. I do not know either. Perhaps that would explain why my memory banks are so corroded, and I cannot
It could
remember
be.
some things. Don't
Yeah, kinda
old
like
people
how-
forget things often?
They do. Older humanoids have a lot of brain issues, you know. It could have been
Maybe
what
I
you
just
coulda-
have brain issues.
Aor was a flying city, and if you fell from it, because we know that she has had visions of falling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you fell from it, it could have been like head trauma. Like you don't have a dent in your head, but maybe that was fixed.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no dents.
Perhaps it is a combination of brain damage and old age.
And age, yeah. Well, I mean, it'd be interesting if we find more Aormatons.
Does this mean I can get a senior citizens discount at places?
I think so. Although I don't think a lot of people consider you more than just like an odd automaton. There we go. Which
Someone
rude,
thought I was
but-
wearing armor yesterday. It was odd.
I could see that. Yeah, if you were like a twig. Yeah.
Interesting. I would like to ask more about Aor while we were searching for Alan and that lost city from before the calamity. I think that's what it was called.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely something because we need to find like a library or historians or something. We can definitely add that to the list.
Certainly, I will begin a list. Pull out a piece of
All right,
paper.
we fade out of that room into the next door with Sunny and Snaggle. So, playtime's over. What are you guys doing?
Well, how long has it been since we started playing? How
I don't
long
know.
did we play?
How long,
All right.
Snaggle? How long did you guys play?
How long did we play for, Snaggle?
You know, as long as
A
it
couple
took
hours?
us to get drunk.
Okay, we're wasted then playing. I like to figure like
After the
figures
first
are dropping.
5
Last
minutes with
cap.
Sunny, what else happened? What else did you guys
Yeah.
do?
Last cap brews better.
What?
Yeah,
No.
No.
best.
No.
Best.
No. You take your brew and you don't get to drink any of it. No, sir.
You know what the secret is?
Sure.
I had a little gunpowder.
Is that? Can you drink that?
Yes, I do.
Am I drinking that right now?
Yes.
Oh, don't. He starts looking around in a panic, looking for candles near him anywhere, and flames, and he's like, and he's like backing away from flames and other stuff. I'm gonna blow up if I get on fire, Snaggle. What do
Now
I
that's
do?
the point.
Don't you breathe fire? Oh, it's lightning.
Okay.
Look, you're gonna be
What do I
fine.
do? What do I
Look.
do?
You gotta sleep it off.
Sleep will fix it.
Well, maybe.
He's now scared, looking at everything. He's like, maybe we should go to sleep. Otherwise, I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die.
I can
Okay.
explode.
Nah,
gunpowder in
no, that's fine. It's just a little bit. It won't even explode in your stomach. It'd be like a little poof. It'd be fine.
You're blowing his mind right now. He's like, how did you know so much about explosive, Snaggle?
I don't.
He stares in shock and awe. What? But you make such good booms.
Well, yeah, you just get a little bit of this stuff, a little bit of that stuff, put it together, and boom.
Have you made stuff that didn't go boom before?
Oh, yeah.
What does it do? Is it just kind of like...
It just sits there. It's boring.
Yeah, that'd be really boring.
Yeah.
I get it.
I call those non-booms.
Non-booms.
Yeah.
Nice. I like
You
non-booms.
got a lot of non-booms around there, but you can make big booms.
You make a lot of big booms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get the right stuffs.
Maybe I should go get some right stuffs and I can make booms. With my woodworking, we could make so many wood booms. It would be great.
Well, I mean, we can think of something. Yes.
I think this is probably as far as it's going to go. They're just gonna be drinking and having
Okay.
fun.
Before we go back to Kubler, so it starts getting quiet. You guys have run out of things to talk about. Snago is still playing with his overly large version of himself.
Very
and you're
large.
sitting there and it gets a little quiet. And that's when the fireworks go off in the distance. But Sonny, you don't know it's fireworks until the first explosion goes off.
Sonny starts screaming, I'm dead!
It's fine!
He gets up, he's rolling around, ducking and covering, he's shaking. What happened? I'm dead.
Snaggletooth's just like, what?
It's like patting his belly.
Are you alright, Sonny?
Oh no, do I have a hole in me? I boomed.
Nah, you alright.
I don't see a hole.
Yeah, there's no holes.
Down.
Oh, no extra ones.
Is there more booms?
Yeah. Oh,
Tons of
it
booms,
just
or is this,
starts
like,
going
sporadic?
off more.
Yeah.
That was the
Okay.
first of a couple of the big boomers. And then you look out the window now where the sound is coming from, and you just see the
Whoa.
glittering lights of fireworks going
Hey,
off.
Snaggle, come here. Look at all the booms, all the pretty booms. Come on. I'm just gonna go to the balcony and look, or the window, whatever we have. I think we had a balcony. Didn't
You have a
we?
balcony.
Yeah, okay. He's gonna go to the balcony and be like, "Look at all the booms."
wow! That one was mixed with some green stuff.
Are you guys
Whoa.
drunk?
Are we also out on our balcony?
We're out on our balcony too.
I'm not drunk. I'm
Are you guys
wasted.
not drunk?
No.
I do not drink.
You should drink.
Yeah, you
Drink.
should. Drink.
Drink.
Sully.
Silence on
What
that.
are those?
Your mouths are still moving.
Those are fireworks. They're aesthetic.
Mhm.
They're
I
pretty.
I walk back inside. I come back out with my backpack with the skyline of Ank'Harel. Can you add fireworks?
Yep.
Okay.
You got it. Yeah. And I'll
And I'll just
sit and watch fireworks and
Yeah, and Glass is going to, like,
embroider.
sit on the balcony and look and watch the fireworks.
We're still
Okay.
drunk talking for a while until you fix us. If you
And-
fix us.
And we just fade to black there with you guys watching fireworks
I'm
on the
ar-
balcony.
Snaggletooth is arguing with Sonny because he won't talk to him.
And so he's arguing back and pointing fingers. Yeah.
Okay. And neither one of you can hear anything because
No.
Sully cast silence on both of you. And it's beautiful. All right. While that was happening, on the other side of the world, where it is still daylight, because we are literally on the other side of the world,
Mhm.
Kubler-Ross, you've been standing outside in front of the ready room, waiting for Prolix to come back, and you see him hobbling along the street as quickly as his little legs can run. The sun shining off of his orange, kind of bald pate, and little horns poking up. Oh, hey, you're still here. I guess that means you want to go.
Oh, here comes your man down here. Hey, what's up?
Oh, hi.
5 minutes on the dot. You are punctual. Don't let anybody say otherwise about you.
Well, it's been about 10 minutes, but I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Woo! Continents, right?
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, so what I'm going to do, if you have everything you need and you're ready to go, I'm going to break this tablet, and you're going to see a shimmering portal of blue. I need you to run through it, but don't run too fast because you could shoot off the balcony on the other side.
Got it. This is so fascinating. I'm so glad to meet somebody who knows what they're doing with this, because I tried this one time and I just couldn't dig up the entire cemetery. It just would have taken too many corpses to actually do what we're doing right now, just you out here with your stuff. So
This
pumped.
uses
I'm psyched.
no corp.
I'm ready to go.
All right, well, and he shatters the tablet, and it falls to dust in his hands, and dust falls on the ground and starts to glow a bit, and then it just swirls.
Oh, your tablet.
And as it swirls, it forms into a shimmering blue portal. And you can't really see through it. It's opaque. And he's like, all right, let's go. And he just
You
hobbles
better
through.
bring the Carmichael.
All
Ready.
right, do you go through?
I'm going through. Listen, this was great.
Okay.
It was so great to meet you. Here I go.
All right. So as you go through it, the chilly air and gloomy clouds of Bazuzan are replaced immediately by dry heat and the night sky and the shimmering lights of fireworks going off in the distance that you see through an arched window in the magnificent building of white marble that you're standing in now. Beneath your feet is a teleportation circle with the glow of magic slowly subsiding. I keep forgetting how much later it is here. My sleep schedule is going to be kaput for days. All right. Well, welcome to Ank'Harel. Ank'Harel.
Boy, that's in the back of the throat there, isn't it? Okay, that's gonna take some practice. I don't have a tongue as so much as I did, so let's try that again.
It'll be fine. No one really expects you to speak. It's fine.
I'm gonna say here when people ask where I am. Okay, so that solves that.
You're very intelligent. Yes, that's a good way to approach it.
It's a blessing.
Well, I know you said you don't sleep, but it is in the middle of the night. So all of my compatriots and others in the allegiance of Alsight are all, well, sleeping. So if you'd like to wait here till the morning, I can introduce you to the library, and then you can read for the evening, because I'm sure you'll enjoy that. And then in the morning, I'll introduce you to the leader of my organization.
This is so exciting. This is like one of those guided tours that I took one time. But we have excursions, we have the whole thing. I'm thrilled. I'm gonna take in the local color.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm so excited.
The last expedition I went on was a monster hunting one from the back of a wagon pulled by 2 dire beavers. Strangest thing. Not sure what I was looking at. I saw nothing but an angry man in a cowboy hat and 2 dire beavers that growled at each other for the entire time.
But were they dire Shetland beavers?
He kept trying. There's no such thing. He put a furry, shaggy coat on both of them and tried to say they were Shetland. It's not the same thing, I promise you. I'm not even sure what the Shetland is. It's no region I'm familiar with, so... You don't know who he's talking to. He's mumbling to himself, and the voices in his head.
I think I'm half listening to him too, like I'm, looking
Oh,
around. I don't think it
sorry,
lands.
I have asides. I argue with myself regularly. I have voices in my head from time to time which need answering.
Oh,
So
are you kidding? You and me both. Keep going.
let's go towards the library.
Oh.
I will leave a note for the librarians so they're not surprised that there's a lich studying in the library. I'm sure they'll be fine with it.
Yeah.
Follow
No.
me?
No. Sure. This
All
way.
right.
Libraries, no lich. No, I just don't see myself, with in lich's robes. I never really did. I know that's an option, but it's a beautiful township here.
This particular building is nothing but white marble. There are large plants, like frond type plants, all over the place. The floors are frescoed with different types of tile and marble, showing different depictions. The windows are large and arched. It's very airy. It looks like it's designed to allow air to fly through, to flow through easily. You feel like it. I mean, it is very hot in the middle of the night now, and you can imagine it can get quite warm during the day. And you work your way through to a central building where you see two very large mahogany doors closed. You get close to it and pass through, and you almost feel like you're moving through a field of magic. And you enter into a sanctum of a library, a massive multi-story library that obviously looks bigger than the room you walked into. It is cool, it is comfortable, it is dry, and it is illuminated quite well through magical means. All right. Just don't start any fires while you're in here. They can't help the librarian. Well, I can't say what he'll do to you. But between this library and the ones that the Cobalt Soul have across the way, I'm sure we'll have everything you could possibly want to read here until we find your friends.
Oh, please. I'm in heaven. I've died and gone to heaven. Let me tell you.
You died, definitely. I don't know if this is
right?
heaven.
I know, right? I set you up. Look at
So
Unreal.
easy. I
Unreal.
like you. Well,
Unreal.
do you know how to use the Dewey Decimal System?
The Dewey. I love the Dewey Decimal System.
Excellent.
Some
Then I
people
can leave
find it
you
confusing.
alone.
Oh, I know my way around a big room full of books. Listen, go do your thing. I can't wait to reconnect with, my dear friends. But until then, goodness gracious.
My thing
I'm
will
at the
be
buffet.
sleep, so please enjoy yourself. Be kind of the books, and the books will be kind to you.
Oh, goodness. All right. Listen, take care. And I just wander off. Wander away.
All right, and you disappear into the shelves. It is pretty much if you want to look for something, or if you'd like to discover a new spell or something like that, I will allow you to find it in here.
Well, maybe I'll level up here while you guys are doing your thing here.
There you go. That will work as well. All right, so night falls. Everyone sleeps. And then in the morning, you hear a knock on your door, Glass Cannon and Sully.
I'll answer it because I don't sleep laying down. I sleep standing up above Sully. So
You open the door, and it's the halfling woman who runs the off Broadway kind of gambling den you're in.
hello.
Good morning. I have a gentleman downstairs that seems to be quite sure that you're here, and he described all of you pretty well. So, I don't normally do this, but it's from an organization that I trust. So I feel like, he's not out for no good or anything. So
Which organization?
the Allegiance of All Sight.
The Allegiance
Is that the
of
one?
Allsight.
That's not the one that
No,
we
that's
know.
a different one.
Not the lady who tried
That's
to
the
rob us.
consortium of the Vermilion Dream is the one that tried to.
That's
that was
what
super
that
sus.
is, yeah.
So the Allegiance of Allsight.
Allsight.
Thank you. I will alert my compatriots.
Okay, he'll be downstairs. He's a little tiefling man in robes. Says his name's Prolix, if you know that name. Said he met one or two of you in Bazazan, which is It's crazy because Matheson's on the other side of the world, but
We were
I'm
just
not go-
there.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, then you're perfectly crazy for him too. Perfect. That's wonderful. I just gotta go put you two together downstairs. Great. All right. Bye. And she kind of like just
Farewell.
shakes her head and runs
Yeah, I
off.
was like, Sully, did you catch that?
Yeah, is she like not aware that teleportation is a thing? Like, it's not that crazy that we're on the other side of
Isn't
the
it
world. Like,
expensive typically? Or
yeah,
very
but like
powerful?
people know it's a thing, so whatever. It's
Maybe
too
it is
early in the
not as
morning.
common here in Marquet.
I guess not. Apparently, let's get the guys and go downstairs.
All right. Open
All
the
right.
door.
Both of you, con saves. I want to see how well you handled your alcohol last night. Sonny, you're not much of a drinker. You have disadvantage.
Disadvantage. All right. rolling it.
Disadvantage.
I'm on D&D Beyond rolling.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
19.
19 with,
With
disadvantage.
disadvantage?
I got a 20 on the first one.
Oh.
Sonny is the man.
It was the
Snaggle,
gunpowder plus dragon
You have a
wine.
bit of a headache.
Oh, this
You had a little
gunpowder.
extra gunpowder last night, so your head's hurting a little bit.
That's it. We're gonna market the gunpowder now as a hangover cure.
There you go.
Sorry.
So,
anyways.
so both of you, Sonny, you're feeling great. You wake up feeling refreshed and perfect. Snaggle, you got a bit of a headache and you're still tired.
Oy.
I'm going back to bed.
Okay. Thanks for the gunpowder last night, by the way. I think it's passed through me now. I'm not gonna blow up, right? Right?
Shut up.
So he'll get out of bed, shake his head like, I don't get him. Start getting his stuff together. He's gonna throw a pillow at Snaggle. Come on, Snaggle.
Ah! Water!
I'll get you water. Hang on. He's gonna go get a pitcher of water and a cup for him and set it next to his bed. There. He grabs the pitcher instead of the glass.
All the while, Glass is knocking on the door. Okay? It's just-
Sonny,
Here in a minute.
Snaggletooth. Sonny,
What's that
Snaggletooth.
knocking? What is that knocking?
Sonny's gonna
Sonny.
go over there. I got it. I got it.
Snaggletooth.
He opens the door.
Sonny, hello.
Hi.
Did you sleep well?
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Y'all?
I do not sleep, but Sully appeared to sleep quite
Oh.
restfully.
Well, good. Where's he looks around the hallway. Is Sully here?
Oh,
I'm
yes.
right here.
Oh, hey.
I like
There is
walk out of
someone-
our room.
Downstairs to meet us. Someone from the Allegiance of Allsight. Have you heard of a Prolix?
Prolix? I don't think I know
From
a Prolix. Hey,
Bazozan.
Snaggle, do you ever know a Prolix?
Bro, licks these nuts.
Sonny just shoots him a look like, He's
Snaggle,
hungover.
you do remember the name.
Well, oh wait, Prolix. Yeah. I remember.
He's the guy you tried to steal the puzzle box from, and then you did, and then you gave it back and found out there was nothing interesting in it.
Oh yeah, that's the guy with the puzzle box.
So his name is
Oh,
not
that guy.
His name is not Prolix these nuts, right?
No.
Okay, I had to check. All right,
All
fine.
right.
We'll get ready here. Sully will Snaggle. We'll be down in a minute. Hang on.
All right, we're gonna go down. Just meet us there.
Yeah, give us like 10 minutes. Tops.
Okay, I'm still gonna go down.
Come on, Snaggle. Get up.
I'm getting up.
Come on,
Okay.
Glass, let's go.
You guys
Go down
make
the
your way
stairs.
downstairs to the
Mhm.
I mean, basically it's the gaming floor of the of this ramshackle old casino. And off to the corner, you see the woman who runs it point off in the direction, and you see in a corner a smaller, older, orangish skinned tiefling playing with blacksmith puzzles and taking them apart, putting them together really quickly, just messing with them absentmindedly. It doesn't notice you guys coming down yet.
Get close.
Are you
Hello.
prologue
No.
Prologue.
And I'm sorry. Hello.
You're the pro something you're asking for us?
Prolix. That's me.
Lix,
Yes.
yep.
Hello. You're Kubler-Ross's friends.
Yes.
That's stretching it, but sure.
Oh, he's quite an inquisitive mind, that one. Very smart. Too bad about the being dead thing. It's really
Gross.
a bummer for someone as intelligent as him, but
He
I'm
does
sure
not
he's
seem
well
that
on his way
fazed
to
by
being a
it.
lich. Oh, I'm sorry. I talk over people accidentally because my mind runs twice as fast as it needs to.
I understand. Sometimes it is difficult for people to keep up with certain things.
Is there a
So-
reason why you're asking for us? What did you need us for something?
Oh yes, of course. I met your friend, the little goblin, who proceeded to steal something from me and then give it back. But while meeting him,
He
I
does that.
noticed he had a very interesting artifact on his neck. Now,
No.
I wasn't going to do anything about that because it's not my place. I think it's something special and I think you need to be guarded about it, but that's just me. But then I met Kubler. It seems you all left him in Bazzoxan. And
Listen,
he was
it's not our fault he didn't go into the hero's rise.
Betrayer's Rise.
Betrayer's rise.
Betrayer's Rise.
he looks at you strangely when you say that. He's like, "Hmm?"
Well, because I was thinking of the hero
Heroes,
medallion.
the hero's amulet. I was too.
Yeah, the
His
hero's
hero's
amulet.
necklace. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he was standing outside of the Defiler's Rise for almost 10 straight days, waiting on you to come out. I found out from Fogholm that you told him you were in Ank'Harel, and he was taking care of your horses. And he spoke to Kubler, and Kubler came to me because, well, I lost my expedition as well, and I don't think they made it out. But I did have a tablet that I could crack open to bring myself back to my university. And so I thought I'd bring Kubler as well. And I wanted to invite you all to come and meet the staff at the university and see if we could help you understand that wonderful artifact you have and help you around the town if you need it.
Insight
Hold,
check.
please.
Yay! Just
So-
where
so-
I wanted to spend my day, meeting a bunch of trusty old
Nerds.
wizards.
Sully says, hold please, and I'm going to cast Sending to Kubler.
Mhm.
Oh, to double check his story. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he could have just mugged Kubler and like took his
Right,
journal.
right.
Yeah. Not that he looks like
So-
the mugging type. I'll
Yeah,
insight.
so,
You message Kubler.
Yeah. Hey, Kubler. Are you in Ank'Harel? Some old guy said you were. Sorry we left you. Honestly, didn't know that you were still in Bazzoxan.
You may reply to this message.
You have 25 words to reply.
That's cool. I am here, reading books. Cooper.
7. Didn't need the other. 15.
Yep.
18.
Yeah, Kubler's here.
It's the least amount of words he's ever said to one of you.
Ever.
I know. He understands
Sully
the
just, like,
necessity and brevity of
Yeah.
message.
Sully just waits a couple seconds, just waiting for the rest of it to come through, and she's like, oh, I guess that's it. Okay. Yeah, Kubler's here. He's reading books, apparently.
Sonny and Snaggletooth can come down
I was
anytime you
actually
guys
just
want.
about to say,
Mhm.
can we come down? Yeah.
Anytime you want.
Could you
And you'll
please tell
see-
us more about your university and the allegiance of all sight?
Yeah, you'll see Sully and Glass Cannon talking to a shorter, older, orange-skinned tiefling man with, devil horn, kind of straight up pointed horns.
Is that the guy, Snaggle?
Hey!
Oh, I guess so.
Rolling!
Oh, you little rapscallion, you. I can't believe you solved that puzzle faster than me. I was very well done. You're smarter than you look.
What's that supposed to mean?
That you're smarter than you look.
Are you saying I don't look smart? Do I need glasses?
You look dumb, Snag.
No, I'm saying
That's what he's saying.
some people have certain expectations when they meet someone, and you exceeded it quite thoroughly.
Well, I'm glad I exceeded your expectations, Prolix. But did I hear
Yes.
someone say Kubler?
Yes.
We were just talking about your friend Kubler.
Where is he?
He's at
Reading
my
books.
university in
Good!
the library.
Good, good, good. Does he have the Carmichael with him?
Carmichael. We only were able to bring ourselves. The teleportation portals are very small. I believe Foghorn is still taking very good care of your horses and that wonderful machine of yours, the Carmichael.
Oh, good. Very good.
I hope it survives in Bazzoxan longer than most things.
Well, anyways, where's Kubler?
At the library.
At
He
the
just told
library.
you, Snaggle.
Let's go.
I'm speaking with your friends. I see you still have the hero's amulet that you showed me.
Yes,
It
it's
looks-
better now.
It's better now. I just look at Snag like you're not.
He's just like his
supposed to.
jaw drops because he can't believe that you actually awakened it a little bit. It's like,
Uh-huh.
I really need to introduce you to the leader of my organization because that is very heroic. Yes, very heroic.
Of course it is.
Would you like to follow me? It's in the Sigil district, which is not that far away.
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
That's where Kubler is?
Kubler is at the library at the university, but I'm sure he'll be led to us as soon as we get there.
I'm not going without Kubler.
He is
You
there.
have to-
Kubler's going to meet us there.
You have to go there to see him. He doesn't want to leave the library.
He loves books.
All right.
More than life itself.
And I know he loves life.
This is true.
He's all about that life.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
So, yep. All right. Fine. We'll meet him at the library. And then we can meet your whoever you say. Guy.
So, are you a researcher or librarian?
Yes.
Interesting. Do you know anything about
Okay.
Aor?
Ooh, Aor. I focus more on the calamity itself, but Aor played a big part in some of the disruptions at the beginning of the return of some of the Defiler gods. It wasn't the epicenter of the return, but what it was the inciting incident, if you will. And he looks to think for a See, what happened is that they were creating powerful weapons, things that would rival the power of the gods. Aor believed that this city needed to be protected with the strength of arms, and so they focused all of their energies in that. They tried tapping into some of the more primordial essences, some of the astral essences of existence, and ultimately led to its destruction and downfall. I believe part of the city survives north of northern parts of Wildmount, in a frozen tundra up there. There's been a little bit of action up there recently. I think some expeditions by Jorhas But other than that, I've not heard much of that. But they, through their actions and this search for power, caused another city, a more peaceful city of mages, to search for something better, to be able to leave if they needed to, and they were tricked into opening the way for the Defiler gods to come back. All because of, well, Aeor, really. But, I mean, they all have their own faults. But if you wish, I can show you to the sections of research we have in the library. I could even maybe help you research some. It's very old things there, and there's not a lot of information. Most of the scholarly study of that time was destroyed in the conflagration of the cataclysm. So, I'll do what I can, but let's introduce you to your friend and to the university's chancellors, and we'll go from there.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I love talking about academic things such as that. We can't really tell for sure much of it, but we can extrapolate quite a lot, and I can talk for hours. Right? Oh, Kubla's not here. I can't ask him. We talked for hours before. It's a wonderful time. He's just mumbling and talking at this point. He'll keep talking unless you guys tell him you're ready to go.
Perhaps we can walk and talk.
We're ready to go.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Well, we're going to head out from here. I'm sure you're aware that this is called the Sun Cut Bazaar. We're going to head down to the Circle Walk and then up into the Sigil District. That's where my university is housed. So if that's all right, let's head that way.
As we're walking, is there like a stall that's selling like threads and yarns and
in
like
the bazaar there's all sorts of things all over the place? Yes.
Okay, I'd like to just real quick pick up like a sewing packet, because I imagine I'm running out of thread with all the embroidery that I've been doing.
That's really easy.
Okay.
That's something simple you can pick up. It won't cost you hardly anything. Couple of silver here and there. You just grab what you need.
Perfect.
For a really nice one. It's coppers for simple ones for just minor darning and whatnot.
I'll get like a wide variety, some really nice ones, some really simple ones, everything.
Okay.
So I don't know what I'm going to be embroidering, but that's it. I just want to pick it up as we're going.
Okay. You make your way through the streets. It is early, a little earlier than you probably would have gotten up. And as the heat of the day begins to hit you, the streets clear out a little bit. It seems like during the heat of the day, most people are inside or go where they need to go. They stay working out of the sun. So as you make your way, as the day progresses, as you walk your way through, the streets clear out a little bit, but not too much. There's still hawkers on corners. There's still people moving through the street. It's a general den of the city around you. But you make your way into the Sigil District, and let me give you a quick handout to see that. This is the Sigil District at night. It is not so much sandstone, but more marble. Lots of awnings and whatnot. Lots of students sitting in alcoves and corners and under small trees, studying and reading and writing. It is a area of education, it seems like. So you make your way into a large university complex. Let's see. Have the name of the university. It has everything else. Oh, there we go. As you move in to the university, you see a name. It's called the Crystal Chateau. And as you walk through the main open gate of this marble edifice, you come into a complex of several buildings.
Each one, some tall, some small, some wide, lots of wide arches, open windows. Students, it's a little cooler in this area because they try and keep it as comfortable as possible. There's fountains going in certain areas. There's small trees and fronds everywhere. It's very comfortable, and you've got Prolix just giving you a quick rundown of the history of the university, blah blah blah. He's just droning at this point. He's been talking constantly since you left during the hour and a half you've walked this way. It's just constant. And then he leads you to a structure the size of a small house. The bottom half is the same brick that makes up many of the older buildings in the neighborhood, but halfway up the outside, the walls turn to a delicate stonework, as if someone had built a new floor on top of the old foundation. Glittering spires of iron and crystal adorn its sloping roof, and silver lettering across the door reads, Headmaster Alikritos. Okay, the headmaster should be in. He should... Yes, I'm sorry.
Name one more time.
Alikritos. Sorry, I might have mispronounced it. Yes, no, Alik. I'm sorry. Your minds are in the gutter, and I'm not going to take it. We're not going to prolix his balls, and Alikritos, we're not going to...
Don't lick those toes. Yeah, don't lick those toes.
No, Alikritos.
Gross.
Alikritos.
Okay, Alec.
Okay. Alan and Alikritos. Great. I'm going to have a great time with these names.
And Prolapse.
Prolapse. God dang it. Okay. So you walk inside. It's very cool, unnaturally cool. You imagine there are some magics keeping the temperatures comfortable in this area. Prolix goes, go on in. I have let the headmaster know that you're coming. He's waiting for you inside with teas and coffees. I recommend taking the small cups of coffee. Don't drink too much of that because you'll be awake for days if you yes, don't do that. The tea would be a much better choice for the day, I think, if you wish. I'll go get your friend. Kubler, see if I can pull him from the library, and I'll bring him right over here. Hurry on.
We'll go inside.
Okay.
Following with going in.
Oh, damn it, Glass Cannon. All right, so you make your way in. It is basically almost like a waiting room in the front half. Lots of comfortable chairs, and scrolls and pamphlets and little dioramas of things it looks like the headmaster had worked on before. And you hear him tottering around in the back room, and he's like, "Oh, hey, yes, come in. Prolix must have gotten you already. I'd love to talk to you. So if you could come on in, everything will be great. I believe he's going to get your friends, and it will be fine. You're the people from Bazozan, right?" And then as you make your way into the through the archway into the room where he's at, basically the floors are a worked wood. Looks very old. It's kind of like an old study kind of space with a large, what looks like a large desk and lots of shelves with books and scrolls on it, and lots of comfortable stools for people to sit on, almost like ottomans. For people to sit when they talk to him. And the chair behind the desk turns around, and there is a small, very scholarly looking goblin in dark red robes with long tousled grayish white hair, a little bit of a snaggle tooth, just a single little curled up tooth on one side that looks like he picks at while he's thinking, long bushy eyebrows. He's like, "Yes, hello, I'm glad to see. Oh, hello there, fine young man. How are you?" Looking at Snaggle. You have, is that the hero's necklace, right? Hero's amulet?
Of course it is.
Oh, you are a
Yes.
hero. Look at you.
Yes.
Look at you. And he looks over the rest of you, and he stops on Glass Cannon, and he kind of turns his head a little bit looking.
I will tilt my head as well.
Yeah, that's not creepy.
Oh, and you must be, if Kubler said, Sully Rupt, is that your name?
Yes.
All right. And you're Sunny Nimno. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry, young man. What's your name again?
Nemosis.
Nemosis. Okay, great. I have so many names in my head. It's hard to get them all pronounced. I don't want to butcher it. I'm sorry. And so that means you're Glass Cannon, and the
Yes.
superhero goblin is Snaggletooth Blastcap, right?
Yep. I'm a little hungover. Do you have coffee?
Yes. Here, and he pushes a little plate towards you with little tiny cups on it.
Awesome.
All right. All of them on the table. Okay, we're gonna be rolling something in a minute here.
Snaggletooth
All right, so
suffers cardiac arrest. It's
We're talking
caffeine
about
damage.
The little booms in his belly are about to hit, just like the.
Oh no!
All right, so as you're all sitting down and getting comfortable and introducing yourselves to Alacritos, Travis, you hear the tottering footsteps of your friend Prolix. Oh, hello. Kubler, ceremonial magic. That's a good book. Now, if you look at chapter 7, and they talk about some of the other spells that work well in concert with actionable spells that you can take, I would recommend studying that chapter if you really want to know how best to make use of your abilities.
It's fascinating. It's fascinating stuff. The Ruby Cross. Crazy. Good to see you. How can I help you?
Your friends are here.
Is that a euphemism for something? Oh, you mean my actual?
Yes, no. Your companions, Glass
Companion?
Cannon, Snaggletooth, Sully Rupt, and Sunny Mimnosis, or Mimnos. I can't say his name either.
It's Nemosis.
I'm just butchering it for fun.
Hey,
It's his turn to butcher one of our names. Yeah.
You guys are butchering all of my names for the entire campaign. I will butcher yours.
Bring it on.
I'm kidding. I mean, I got the Keebler elf over here I'm dealing with right now. So Kubler, I would like you to come join me to meet the headmaster. He's waiting for you. If you just follow me.
Great. I need a bookmark. And I tear up a piece of my shirt off and lay it carefully in this page of the Book of Ceremonial Magic and place it back carefully. Okay.
I'd be surprised if I hadn't done the same thing before.
Oh, it drives me crazy. I don't even want to talk about it. I just get all freaked out and anxious when I lose my place, but it's all right.
Fair enough. Follow me. And he leads you over to the same little side building that looks like it's a Lego experiment gone wrong when you ran out of one set and had to build with a new set on top. And he basically just introduced you to the door, and you see your friends inside on the bottom floor, sitting around on these comfortable ottomans in front of a desk with a kindly, older, studious, and scholarly goblin chatting with them, while Snaggletooth is literally vibrating himself into another dimension from overexposure to caffeine.
Oh, hey. Come on. Hey, just coming down the stairs. Whoa, everybody's here. All right.
Hello.
Well, hello. Isn't this a special moment? What an incredible day. We're all here together, reunited. And it feels so good, right? It's good times.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and the gang's all here, and you're having a lovely visit. Don't let me interrupt, right? I was just in my element back there in the library. So
you're not interrupting. I just come and grab him and drag him.
Oh God! My precious body. Oh, hey, all right, hey, bring it in. He's coming in for the real thing. Oh, there it is. Physical contact can be so reassuring, right? Sometimes we need it. So that is nice. That's a nice thing. All right.
Yep.
Yes. Wow. So, how did that dungeon thing go?
It was really easy.
There was a little bit of dancing. We went into a hole,
It was real quick in and out.
Quite simple.
Yeah.
Took less than half a day.
But
less than
Tubla,
half a day.
You know they were gone for more than almost 2 weeks.
Yes,
Like
apparently
10
time
10 to
happens
12 days.
differently inside of the Betrayer's Rise than outside. I heard it was longer for you.
Indeed. About 2 weeks. Couple weeks sitting out there making chit-chat in the dust with the least interesting guards that ever guarded a temple of death. Well, that's fun. Good for you, right? Half a day. Barely an inconvenience, right? That's fun. But I made it here eventually. We're all here. The universe tends to unfold as it should.
Yes.
Well, something I live by.
The biggest inconvenience was that we encountered someone from the Consortium of the Vermilion Dream. They had a villainous monologue prepared and everything, and tried to steal Snaggletooth's hero's necklace.
Oh yeah.
We didn't listen to that monologue.
That's what I was wanting to talk to you about. I'm really interested in all of that. If you don't mind recounting to me your experience with Alogia, I believe that's who it was.
Yes.
Has a problem with red, and my organization, the Allegiance of All Sight, is counter to that Vermilion Dream group of ragamuffins and scoundrels. We don't trust their scholarly work, if you will. We don't think that their drives are, aligned with that of the good of the people and the good of Ank'Harel. So we try our best to keep an eye on them, and as well as try and thwart them when we can.
She was very sus.
Could you? I'm
Sully
familiar
taught me
with
that
29
word.
languages. I'm not sure what that is.
Suspect. She was very suspect.
Oh.
It's a shortened word.
Oh, I forgot. You guys
Sully
are young.
totally
I'm old.
would have taught
Sorry.
Glass sus.
100%. Sully is 22. She has taught Glass all
So
of the slang.
all of it.
All of it.
I don't use it very often, but I'm trying. A lot of database.
Okay. Can you guys tell me anything about this Alogia, or what her plan was, or what happened?
Well,
She demanded the medallion from Snaggletooth, and then when we told her no, she started pitching a hissy fit, so we just kind of silenced that.
Okay.
And we were just talking with our buddies, and
then she
brought a
tried to
rock
leave.
down.
or cast a spell, so I froze her. And then she left and summoned a rockfall on us, so we were trapped. But she dropped a teleportation tablet, so we used it, and so we used it to follow her, as she had teleported away also, and then we encountered her on a rooftop in the Suncut Bazaar, and she tried to flee again. So I teleported her to us, where we had a conversation in which she divulged some information and said her higher-ups wanted to speak with us, but we did not like her very much at that point.
Oh, that's very interesting. What did she want? What did she tell you guys about? What was? Do you mind do you mind telling me? I'm not. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. But it's kind of information that I'd like to know.
I'd like to insight check. I just want to am I getting like a nefarious vibe from this guy?
Sure, go for it.
Yeah.
Like, am I getting the same vibe that I got from the other lady?
Vibe check.
Vibe check. Go for it.
That is a 16 vibe check.
Okay. No, you're not getting a vibe. This is a professor who also is doing his best to run an organization that protects his city. There may be some things that he I guess if you talk to him some more, he might be hiding some things, as anyone in an organization meeting someone for the first time would. But so far, the things that he's telling you are
not setting off any alarm bells or
no,
anything.
he's genuinely interested because his organization is at odds with this other organization.
Okay.
We didn't get good vibes from that organization, so
no,
from
definitely
her.
did not.
Okay.
I have a note here that says Alan / Elixion, the Apotheon, and the vestige of divergence might be related. She didn't say that. Did she say that? It's in the same paragraph.
I believe she
Okay.
unloaded on some things to you
Okay.
guys. And
Then
so,
Glass would, after getting a nod from Sully, would relate that she believed that. Yeah.
oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. That.
Alan
So-
is in trouble, by the way.
Okay. Well, let's pause on the Alan thing. Superhero Snaggletooth. might I look at your hero's badge, this amulet of heroes? Might I just look at it? I'm not going to take it from you. I just want to examine it.
Kind of look at everybody else. Oh, Keebler says no. Nope.
No, that's Travis talking. Cooper would definitely look at it.
Yeah. Huh?
Sully will give Snaggletooth the nod, just if you want, it's up to you. Give you that kind of gesture.
This is goblin to goblin, man. Come on now.
Okay, now I don't trust him.
Now, he literally, you don't have to trust him, but he'd like to examine it.
Yeah, he'll let him.
Okay. Just give me a moment. I just want to look at it.
He lets everybody else look at it.
He's looking at it.
Yeah,
he's looking it over.
Except that one lady.
I'm watching him like a fucking hawk.
Same.
Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, he sits it down and he pulls out a book that looks like he had ready, and because a couple book pages marked, and he starts flipping through it and he looks at it, and then he's like, "Yep, that's it. You guys have the Jewel of Three Prayers."
What?
The Jewel of Three Prayers. It's really
that.
crazy that the consortium went to such lengths to get that, but yes, three prayers.
That is what Elder Shuru of Jigao said.
Oh, smart man, that
Zudite. Sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
Fair. It's one of the vestiges of divergence, and this one has been awakened, so you obviously are the right people to have it. So, he hands it back to Snaggletooth, just like...
Listen, ever in question.
You definitely are a hero, but it's tied with a hero of legend that disappeared, Elixir.
Alan. Yes.
Oh, my boy!
Alan. Okay. How do you know of this Alan?
He
Saw
talked
him
to
in the
us.
head.
Yeah. We've seen him twice now.
Like visions.
Can you
He is
tell
in trouble.
me about that? Is it
Sure.
possible for you to impart some of that information to me, please? And he pulls out a pad of
Yeah.
paper and starts writing down.
Why do you
Sully
want to know where
will-
Alan is?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because little is known about Elixion, and the fact that you believe you are speaking to this Elixion, fabled hero who was blessed by 3 different gods with the powers that they granted, that disappeared at some point and is, well, let me hear.
He's underwater now.
He is trapped in a temple.
Okay,
Underwater.
hold on. Back up.
May I have
Let's
a piece
start
of
from the
paper?
beginning.
Well, they
Start from
explain.
the, be-
Yeah,
the
could I have a
beginning.
piece of paper too? So I
And
can-
Sully will word
Passes it
vomit
out.
the whole story.
And I will draw a picture of Elixion because we've seen him now. Or Glass has seen him
Okay.
now. Just like a dot, like a nice waist up portrait sketch of Elixion.
Alacritos is drinking all of this in as only an academic could. He is just enthralled. He's taking notes. He's paying attention. He's ready to swipe that picture of Elixion that you have. He wants it.
Alan.
Now, Sully, you say you're paying attention to him very closely.
Oh yeah.
And you're telling the story. Okay. When you mentioned the sunken city that he is trapped in, you notice recognition that kind of flits across his eyes, but he doesn't say anything.
Okay.
But you notice it.
I noticed. Okay. So yeah, that's what happened.
That just the amount of times you have seen into his life, like the bits you saw before you went into the Defiler's Rise, and then the fact that you spoke to him as if he's still alive, almost 900 years hence, and he's stuck. I almost hope. I mean, to be completely honest, I almost hope that this is just an after, like an imprint, because
Like an echo.
yeah, if he's truly been trapped in darkness for 800 years,
A big
I-
psycho.
The mental state could be questionable. Yes, I'd like not to say psychotic because a lot of my academics can be classified in that
That's
same.
fair. That's fair.
realm.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me
thank
take
you.
that back. Yeah.
I appreciate that. I try and be very careful with those
Yeah.
particular
Yeah.
definitions in my university because I wouldn't have any professors to teach some classes.
I hope
that's neither here nor
it
there.
is not just an imprint, because otherwise we would go through an awful lot of effort to save him, and then he would not be there.
Or you could say that you go through a lot of effort to save him, and then he's
evil.
A few sheets short of a full sail and will kill you. And he's probably pretty damn powerful because he could go toe to toe with the strongest minions of the Defiler gods, if not some of the Defiler gods himself.
I do not think he would kill us, since he is asking us for help.
Yeah, but if he's not in his right state of mind, Glass, sometimes he might not realize we're friends. He might see us as enemies. Your mind, especially humanoid minds, likes to play tricks on us.
I hope this isn't foreshadowing for Glass Cannon, that's all.
I'll just show him the hero amulet. He'll love it.
No, he'll think it's his.
Yeah.
And he'll probably think we've stolen it, and then he'll attack us.
But I didn't steal it. Wait.
No, but okay, let me back up. We know that this is his amulet, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You know that
it used to be his, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna see his amulet that we have, and if he's not in his right state of mind, more than likely he'll think we stole it, that we're enemies, that we're agents of evil that he's been trapped in for 800-900 years.
So let's not go there then. I want to keep my amulet.
Yeah, I think this is above our pay grade. We're not even getting paid to fucking do this.
Well, hold on. Wait, is this a hero thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then
Definitely
we
would
gotta
be.
do it. We gotta do it then.
Saving a hero of legend who's been trapped for 900 years, 800 years, 700 years would be considered very heroic.
Okay, that's what we must do. That's what the amulet says.
Is it actually speaking to you right now?
No.
Oh, okay. I was okay. That I just want to make sure that okay.
No, the amulet doesn't talk to me, but it's an amulet that says that I'm a hero, so I have to do heroic stuff.
Oh, of course it does.
So we've given you information. How about you give us some?
Oh, what would you like to know?
I know you recognize that temple, the Sunken City. Tell us about that.
Persuasion or intimidation?
Okay. I'm gonna go with persuade.
Anybody want to help?
Intimidation.
I'll help with persuade if she's persuading.
I'll persuade.
Okay, you have advantage.
Okay.
Yes. I'm sure we could discuss many scholarly things, including this temple. And I'll go by its old name, like the whole thing that Glass typically does.
23.
Well, damn. Okay.
I have a +6 in persuasion.
Oh, okay.
I'm a bard.
You are.
No, I forgot.
We just thought you were the emo class.
Charismatic. Yeah.
Okay.
She can be charming when she wants to be.
Since you've helped me, and you've answered questions. You let me talk, and I've answered a lot of questions for you. I can answer some questions here, I guess. Well, the Sunken City, I believe, is literally under the oasis in the center of this town. You do know that Ank'Harel was built on the ruins of an ancient city of orcs and elves.
We did
I have
not.
no idea. Yeah, not a clue.
We are not from around here.
Okay. Marquet used to be a lush jungle area.
Mm-hmm.
And this city of orcs and elves it was such a glorious combining of two groups who in every other part of our glorious world were at odds. But here, these two groups were able to live together and to discover great magics that only could be discovered by the cooperation of the elves and the orcs and the other peoples who came to live in the city. It was such a wonder to the gods that were against the Defilers that they struck and destroyed
this entire area. Now I'm skimming over the specifics of everything because it's a long story. If you'd like more, I can show you the proper tomes you can read. But
So the betrayers destroyed the city
destroyed this entire country
because of this city.
Turned it into to attack the gods who supported the city.
Okay.
And destroyed it. And it is believed that during the attack, Apollyon was trying. Oh no, I'm sorry, not Apollyon. Alexion, the Apotheon. I get those mixed up sometimes. They sound so similar, and I don't know why you call it Alexion and Apotheon. I mean, but then I'm Alacritos, and so
so many A's.
So many A's.
Ao.
Ao and Aor and Alosia. Yes.
So much. It's hard to keep up with at times, believe me. As an academic, another A, it becomes difficult. So they believe that he was in the area trying to stave off the attack and to save the city and the region. And that was the last time that he was seen, believed to have been destroyed or killed or taken up into the heavenly gate, through the heavenly gate by the three gods who blessed him. So to know that it's possible that he could be trapped within the sunken city below this very city here and has been there for a very, very long time is a quite disturbing and saddening prospect.
Do you know how to get down there?
Yes, but it is a significant secret of my organization. And while you are great heroes, obviously, looking at Snaggletooth and smiling, I think for your own good and for our own good, the good of the Allegiance of Valicite, that we should probably take a little time to get to know each other and gain each other's trust. You obviously don't trust me fully, and you're wise not to, especially in this town. I was hiding things from you, and you were smart enough to see it. But I also need to know that you're not hiding things from me. So, I was told you had rooms here in the city. If you'd like to get some comfort in the city and get to know the city of Ank'Harel for a few days, I'll contact you, or I'll send Prolix by, and then we'll see if we can work together to get you into a position where you can make your way down there if you so choose. Does that seem acceptable? Yes, Miss Glass Cannon.
I would also like to look through your library.
Of course. Of course. There is nothing stopping you. You can go to the library as much as you want. The Omnivore Library, which your friend Kubler has already spent some time in, is open to all the citizens of the city. And there are special libraries throughout the university that are for students, which I will also make ready for you if you wish.
I just require access to the sections of Aor.
Oh, well, that's a larger section dealing with the calamity, the flying cities of lore, there's a lot. It's not just a section, but I will assign a few grad students to speak with you and help you out.
I might have some knowledge that could also be of interest to add to your collection as thanks.
Oh, really?
Glass will think on it for a moment and be like, this is a good way maybe to get him to trust us, because, we gotta get this.
He looks at you in a different light as he starts putting the pieces together that you're interested in Aor and your particular design.
And I will pull out my journal, and I will flip to one of the pictures I've drawn that has like the best view. That's probably the one that's falling. Probably the falling with like the city in like the background. Probably that sketch. Mm-hmm. And I will and then like bookmark another one that's got like that one had like the garden view. I will like open the book.
He stops talking with the rest of you when you pull that up, and he just starts staring at it. He takes out one of those little monocle glasses. He starts looking at it really closely. Wonderful detail. It's like you weren't even there. But is this a how did you sketch this? We have some small records.
I am a budding artist, my friend Sully says. But I had a Nightmare, recovered memory fragment, and I have had several of these, and I draw them whenever I do. And I'll flip to the one that has like the garden scene with like the bodies and stuff like that. The streetscape with like the three colors.
The three color.
Mm-hmm.
If I understand anything about the fall of AR, nightmare is probably the nicest term you could assign to it. So, do we have an agreement?
I think a couple days to decide what we want to do would be appreciated.
Wonderful. I would hate for you to rush into anything you don't feel comfortable with. That's not the way we do things here at the All Site. So you have the reign, you have full reign of our university, the libraries. I know Kubler is very excited about that. I see also Glass Cannon seems to be very studious. And if you need anything else from us, that'd be grand. Yes, Glass Cannon.
Could I invite my fellow scholarly friend Galceriad to study at this library as well?
I am not familiar with your friend Galceriad, but I am sure if you accompany him, I will be perfectly happy to allow him entrance.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Does this university have an alchemy lab?
Oh no!
Oh, quite yes. Yeah, we do actually.
I think the Glass Cannon's head just shakes. Doesn't say anything.
Matter of fact, it is one of my personal projects. I run the alchemy lab myself. You know, as a goblin, you know, we all have an inherent attraction to things that explode quite horrifically and with great force. I would love to walk you through.
Yay!
And so he's like, well, you guys have the full run. Do whatever you like to. I think my friend Snaggletooth and I are going to go play in the alchemy lab for a little while. I have this new explosive I've been working on. Would you like to see it?
He's already gone.
There's going to be a giant fireball.
It's quite a
on the
rambunctious
street.
one for a hero. Well, good luck, everyone. We'll talk to you in a couple of days if you're still interested, okay?
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Bye-bye. And he hops down from his chair, and you notice he is the same height as Snaggletooth. He's just a little, yeah. And he goes skittering out of the office and chasing after Snaggletooth.
Snaggletooth's running in a direction he doesn't even know where the lab is.
I know. You get lucky. Your inherent goblin senses, you know, send you right to the explosives.
There they are.
All right. And with that, and with the time, we're going to go ahead and end it there, as you now have a few days to explore Marquet on your own. You've got a little bit of information. You have an organization that might want to help you. And you know a little bit more, that you guys have ended up in the city above the city where Alan might be hiding. So we're well on our way. This is pretty good. I've had fun. We got Kubler back in. And we have a library, so if Kubler can't make it, he's going to be in the library for several weeks. I know that. So this is perfect for all around. I'm Deception Check. This is my madhouse that I love to run on Mondays. Call of the Netherdeep with my friends here at the new batch, Mondays in Exandria. Thank you for watching. My favorite part tonight was getting Kubler back in and the long conversations that he's had with every single person except for the sending, where he kept it to a simple, like 8 words out of 25 and was done. It was beautiful. Love Kubler. So happy to have Travis back. That's my highlight of the game tonight. So you can see me here on tomorrow, where we'll be playing Stargate SG-1. I cannot wait. I don't think we're dead. So we did talk about things we would sacrifice, I think, last week a little bit. I don't know if anyone's going to have to sacrifice anything yet, but, you know,
Not
hey.
yet. We may have sacrificed Kathy and Rock, but, I mean, we don't
I don't care
know.
about them. That's fine. It's okay. You could ship that somewhere else, and we did. We did basically
We did. We actually did. We
story.
FedExed them elsewhere.
We shipped them off. So, and then soon, maybe one day, Aliens again, where I can play Hank Granger and enjoy it. You know, I'm looking to play some Hank Granger. I'm looking for some Alien, you know, because I watched a video game that just came out recently with new alien type things, and I am absolutely horrified by anything that man, Mr. Travis Bowles, might put in
to our game that has anything to do with these hybrid human monsters. So I'm really concerned
Don't give him
about
ideas.
I'm really concerned about that. So let me pass that on to the scion of our channel, Laugh Love Lindy, who will sign us out with everyone else. Thank you,
Beautiful.
everyone.
Thank you so much, Inception Check. That was a lovely session. It was good to be back. Speaking of good to be back, producer Trav Kubler-Ross, how was tonight for you?
It was so much fun. My favorite part is so the guy goes, Kubler is so smart and inquisitive. It's a shame he's dead. He goes, gross. and I died. I just died. And why will I never get the love I need from Becky's characters? What about my needs? My character's needs, that is. Anyway, so it's amazing. It's so great to be back. It's great to see these faces. I'm thrilled to keep playing. I would love to play some more Aliens. Let me make a couple of DMs and messages and shake the tree and see if we can't play some Aliens. I would love to play some more. Things are calming down here in Wisconsin, so I'm very glad to be here on the Laugh Love Lindy Network. I hope to play again next Monday. Thank you, Frank and Lindy, and everybody for having me and for watching. Thank you.
Thank you. Sully Rupt, how was tonight for you?
It was a blast. I'm very excited to be back. I'm very excited to be playing Sully again and kind of getting the campaign rolling and learning some secrets and discovering stuff that's always exciting. I love your characters, Travis. My characters don't really seem to like your characters. Don't know why. It's just the way it works out. And I think it's with Kubler, it's just he really unsettles her. She's not great with undeath right now.
It's gross. It's gross.
Yeah, it's gross. He's got, skin falling off. Yeah, I'm Netherdeep. I play Sully Rupt, the human bard, here on our Mondays in Exandria game. Tomorrow, we are going to be back with our bi-weekly Stargate Flames of Hope, where we'll have a special 4th of July episode. So if you're not, seeing fireworks or, having a barbecue, come hang out with us and see some explosions, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You can also find me here on the occasional Saturday when we play Aliens. I play a synthetic human who's learning some stuff about some things, and it's interesting, and I love that game, and I'm very excited to be back to it. My favorite part, I really liked Sunny drinking gunpowder and being totally fine, just no repercussions whatsoever. True Dragonborn essence right there.
It's fine.
It's fine. He's a Dragonborn. Like it's nothing. It's nothing. I'm very excited to see what happens next week, and I'm excited to maybe go underneath a city in a city.
Yes. That was very excellent. I had a segue and I lost it, so Snaggletooth, how was tonight for you?
Great! Yes, I'm D20 Coup de Grace. You can find me playing here Mondays and every other Tuesday. And I think my favorite part was just the whole interaction between Prolix and Kubler. Just getting him back into the game was really cool, and hope to see you around more often here. And thank you.
Thank you. Sunny Nemosis, how was tonight for you?
It was good. I liked all of our character interactions as we got about our evening into the fireworks show, then the following morning, and then going about and talking with some very fun characters all over again. I like the constant chatter of Prolax. Oh, what's his name?
Prolix,
yeah, how he keeps chattering. Mr. Prolax keeps chattering. It's great. Prolax. I'll try and get the names right too. So thanks everybody. Appreciate it.
If you don't, it's on theme for this campaign, because we started by butchering Elixion to Alan, and then it's just gone on from there. I think one of the few names we've gotten correct is Torblexor the Blackwing Death. I don't think we've ever fucked that one up, but everyone else are like, So yes, thank you so much. My favorite moments was I liked Prolix these nuts. That was just it. Oh, it was beautiful. Butchering all of the names all the time. We didn't do that in our last campaign nearly as much, but this campaign we're like, yep, Alan. And it's just, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We finally have one of those campaigns where we actually just mess up everyone's names all the time. You hear stories about it, but as a whole, this group's been pretty good about not doing that. And now we've got Lord Salad, instead of Jamon Saord and stuff. So, it's great. It's a great time. And of course, Kubler chatting with Prolix, like, specifically the conversation at the tavern. Just where they're like, wait a minute, what did we talk about? What started this conversation? Oh, that's right, I need you to teleport me to, like, this desert place to meet with my friends. And he's like, oh, well, all right then. And it was just like 2 peas in a pod, and I was here for it. And just the little scene of us all on our balconies with Snaggle and Sunny being drunk and getting silenced, with Sully and Glass just be like enjoying the fireworks, and Sully adding fireworks to the skyline. It was very cute scene. Yeah, that's it. You can find us here next week for more of the new batch. Tomorrow night for Stargate Flames of Hope. It's gonna be very exciting. I'm terrified and excited all at once. It's just gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And on Wednesday, you can find us for episode number 2 of Wintercroft Investigations. This time, we've got a Dimples and Dice is going to be our guest this week for Wintercroft Investigations. We'll be introducing his character. 2 words, 1985, Miami. That's your teaser for that. So be there at 8 Eastern or be square. And although I've heard it's hip to be a square, so I don't know. Just it'll be super epic and awesome, I'm sure. I'm very much looking forward to it, and yeah, that's all, folks. So thank y'all so much for hanging out and watching. Till next week, have fun, play games.